That's the last time I let you take my mum anywhere, Pat.
Your mum is a cutie though, for real.
Syndrome of Australia. Are you drinking the coconut
I
milk?
thought about it.
Have you ever been in a fight, Edan?
Yes, and it did get me kicked out of the school musical.
People that don't understand English love my comedy, man.
They've given me your nose in that one. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to what happens when you combine MasterChef and someone who as a teenager was not given enough attention, so he spent most of his high schooling years participating in competitive improv, and he got so good at it that people said, fine, you can have your own show, just please let me and my family go and leave this house immediately. What I'm trying to say is welcome to The Roast, the show where I bring in my favourite people in the industry and Mitch Churi to come do one thing that the general public loves to hear influencers do. Complain. As is court mandated, I am joined by the woman who puts the friend in, you seem like you have a lot going on, maybe we should just be friends. No, it's okay, I'll call you an Uber. Also, you're going to ride your bedazzled ripstick home. Well, yeah, that checks out. She's got the eyes of a surprised owl and the hair of its nest. It's Edan McGovern.
Oh, beautiful. Beautifully worded as ever, Lachy.
Thank you so much. How are you feeling?
I'm good. Look what I can do.
My next guest continues to reach new heights in comedy every day, not because he's funny, but because he's 7 feet tall. If you're in the first 3 rows of his shows, you can consider that the emotional and physical splash zone. He is genuinely one of my favourite people ever and of all time. He's the barista who burns your coffee at 44 North Bondi, but the conversation is so good you drink it anyway like a good little boy. He's also the only person in Bondi who still has their original face. He's Pat Doherty.
Hey, thank you very much. I actually just got, thank you. Huge audience in the room today. This is all. I paid for this.
You paid for this?
Yeah,
what did you look like before?
You don't want to know. I look like Edan.
Oh.
Joking. I'm joking.
Have you had any work done? Do you have like anything? Like have you coloured your hair, done anything with it, tattoos?
I did actually dye my hair black once upon a time for a dress-up party. I was dressing up as Neo from The Matrix.
I thought you were going to say Neo from the music, and I was like, Pat, I don't think we should talk about that costume.
Neo from the music.
What is Neo from the music?
You guys know Neo? Like,
Oh, Neo. Oh.
I did love Neo, though. Very underappreciated musical artist.
By the same token, what happened to Tayo Cruz? He released Dynamite and then we didn't hear from him for years.
Exactly. Then what's he doing now? Nothing?
I don't know. I'd say his concert is still just Dynamite 15 times over.
I would go to it.
Because I remember at my 2012 Wollaware Primary School talent show, every group got up and did a dance to either Dynamite by Tayo Cruz or TikTok by Kesha.
I'd go to that concert as well.
What's the best concert you've ever been to?
Recently, I went with you to Pitbull.
We did go to Pitbull.
That was fantastic. Edan, did you go? You didn't come to that concert. That was one of the best concerts of my entire life. I went obviously being like, yeah, Pitbull, whatever. But I am a huge fan now.
Zero skips.
Zero skips.
He's got all hits.
100%.
And you know who features on one of his songs?
Who?
Neo.
There we go.
Full circle.
Wow.
I once, that song that they have together, I once cried in the back of a taxi. I had only had 2 drinks, but I thought it was very beautiful.
Is it the one where it's like, tonight, give me all of you tonight. Everyone, give me everything tonight.
Pyrotechnics.
For all we know, we might not get tomorrow.
I pull the hat off. Bald. That's the work I've had done.
Oh.
The original question was, have I had any work done? I dyed my hair black.
For Neo. From the movie.
From the movie.
That's the one. That's the one to do.
I don't know if you've ever done this before. You put the hair dye in it and it's meant to wash out after a couple of washes.
Didn't do that.
It did not do that. It stuck around for months and months.
Ooh.
And I was living in Manly at the time and I just had my beautiful surfy boy hair. And I would go to the Stain Hotel, one of my favorite pubs in all of Sydney.
Great place.
And I had my black hair and I thought, I can't go. I'm just going to be, people will make fun of me.
I had a friend who dyed his hair black and then we went to the beach and he was sweating purple for the next couple days.
That's a skill. I
yeah,
like that.
It was scary. Speaking of sweating purple, Edan, what are you cooking today?
I am making...
Sweating purple is offensive.
It's a medical thing.
One time. I am making a beautiful peanut lamb curry, if you must ask, Sticky Beaks.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
If I guess we've got some growing boys on the pod.
Yeah. I'm trying to get to 8 foot tall. That's what I'm trying
You
to
don't
do.
need any more.
You're
Give
trying to get
me
to 4
some.
foot.
Yeah, that would be great, actually. I'd
Pat
love
is
4
the
foot.
only man over 6'1" who still will lie about his height. He's still adding inches on just because he can.
I
He's
do
up so
lie about
high,
my
you can't
The world
tell.
is not enough, James Bond. You know what I mean?
What do you tell people you are?
8 foot.
How tall are you really?
I mean, this is not. Has this all been set up for me to tell my real height?
He's blushing.
I feel like I'm going to cry. Talk about the curry again, please.
Sorry. Yes, we're having a lamb peanut curry, if you must know.
I'm 8 foot.
I'm busy.
Yeah.
You deal with your problems
love
in
the
your
setup.
own time.
We've discussed the photos, obviously.
Yes, we've discussed all these. These are all just fond memories of me and my distant relative Sam.
Sam is a beautiful man. Gorgeous hairline. How old is he? 25, 26?
I think he's about to have his sweet 30th.
Yeah, man, he is really just a pioneer in the lamb field, and that's why I appreciate his work. But you look funny, and that does look like a combination of you and me. You mentioned that previously. That's it does, don't you think?
All I'm hearing is you're just saying that I look tall in that one.
You look 8 foot.
May I say this? And
Yeah.
please don't take offense. They've given me your nose in that one.
What the hell is going on here?
Can you smell colours with that thing?
I can smell. Everybody is laughing at my face here. I'm going to go back to. Why are you looking so scared? I want to talk about these photos.
Yeah, go on.
Anyway, just beautiful photos. Great, beautiful view. That was actually from my apartment when
Yeah.
I was growing up.
Do you know it's I can't take photos with you, man,
Why?
because you make me look 2 foot tall.
Yeah.
Every time I take a photo with you, it looks like a 6-year-old who's just met his favourite rugby league player after a game.
Yeah, it's because every time I take a photo with Lachy, he's got the biggest smile on his face like this. And he's always using 2 hands to hold me in
Yeah.
every photo.
It's always the same like whimsy and joy as a Santa photo.
It's gorgeous. And you got to stop doing this when we take photos. One of your legs is up, always. You kick up one of your legs like this.
Well, the cameras these days, they can't fit everything in.
That's
so
true.
I'm just trying to keep it nice, tight.
Keep it tight.
I'm like a koala and you're the tree.
When I first met you and I was holding you in my arms like that and I just finished breastfeeding
You just delivered me.
It was a gorgeous experience,
It's a gorgeous moment. Actually, our origin story is quite beautiful because you got me into stand-up.
I did.
When that had been my New Year's resolution.
You're actually both my comedy babies.
It's true.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's true.
It had been my New Year's resolution for 3 years in a row, and I bitched out of doing it every single time.
Yeah.
And then you were running Beachside Comedy in Bondi.
That's right, at
which is
44 North.
And you got me in to do my first ever set.
Lachy saw Pat doing comedy and went, well, anyone can do it.
It's just not. People did, but they were excited to see you. That's what it was, I think, personally. But you are such a confident, beautiful young man. You know, gorgeous legs, fantastic calves.
Thank you.
But it's so funny to see Lachy before stand-up because the nerves get him.
You do not want to be the green room bathroom when Lachy's around. It's a bad time.
Yeah.
You are here to roast the topic, Pat. Could you please
yeah.
tell us what you would like to roast today?
I'm here today to roast. This is the roast of bad attitudes.
Absolutely.
I hate a bad attitude.
Shit attitudes, where has this come from? Because you work in the hospitality business.
I do. Yep.
You got a lot of people coming up to you in a shit attitude, or you've got people working with you. How are you navigating this?
Well, I'm very, very lucky. 44 North, 15 O'Brien Street, Bondi Beach. Beautiful coffee, great toasties. Unreal people that come in, though, I must say. So people, I have noticed in Bondi,
What's up?
we give free dog treats out to the beautiful poochers that come past the cafe.
That's
How
great.
could you not? Now, I'll say to anybody that walks past, do you want a little dog treat? Most of the time, 99% of the time, yeah, of course, I'll take the little dog treat, the liver, if you have to, the
Yeah.
beautiful liver treats. But 1% of the time, the people will be like, no, my dog is gluten-free. Why would you even offer?
How do they know the dog is gluten-free? Is that a real thing? Can dogs be gluten-free? I don't know why I'm asking you. Edan?
I don't know if dogs can be gluten-free. I think, in Bondi, they've probably got their dogs on all sorts of vaccinations, if you know what I mean. They need that dog with a slender physique. You're going to be an Instagram model walking around, Gymshark, matching set. You're going to have little lard-ass dog next to you.
You ever seen a French bulldog walk through Bondi? No wrinkles in their face, completely pulled back. But the pugs in Bondi have perfect breathing.
Their airways absolutely clear as hell.
I saw a greyhound that looks like Lisa Rinna in Bondi the other day.
So that's the kind of thing I'm talking about.
It's incredible. Well, we've got some...
a bad attitude to have towards your dog. Just let her have a treat.
Because you've got Lily.
I've got Lily, the gorgeous Kelpie. Shout out, Lily. She's fantastic. I made a lot of great friends, actually. Chelsea, a good friend of mine, I met at the dog park.
Is a poodle?
It's a dog that talks.
Wow.
Yeah. Anyway, man, I miss Lily.
She's still alive. We should
alive.
know. She's just at home.
She's just at home in Bronte. Can you still see me if I do this?
Mate, get comfortable.
Yeah, that feels nicer.
His giant feet aren't covering his giant nose. Perfect.
Okay, all right.
We put the question out to the good people who listen to this podcast or just follow me in general. We said, when did you have a go? Because a huge part about having a good attitude
Is having a go.
is having a go.
Because that is what it's about. That's an Australian ethos. Having a go, eating lamb. That's two of the most Australian things you can do.
Two of the most Australian things you can do. Cut to Edan.
Lamb.
Perfect. Cut back to Pat. Cut to me.
Yummy. Wait, no, that was about the lamb.
Too late. Cut to me.
Eden, you pervert.
I have a girlfriend. That's disgusting. We've got some audience submissions here, and I just want to get your thoughts on these. These are people who've had a go.
Okay.
First one here we've got, went into my boss's office and demanded to get a huge raise because I've been doing 2 jobs, and I got it.
We love that. Round of applause in the studio for that one. We love that one. Show me the money, baby.
Absolutely. Have you ever had to ask for a raise?
Yeah, it was. I was going to work, and I said I got to get some more money.
Yeah.
And that was that.
That was it?
I've been unemployed for a long time before this cafe, so I'm struggling to think about work stories.
The next one we've got here, I signed up for a singles event next month. Fucking shitting myself. I'm so scared. Any piece of advice for Anonymous here?
Get your hair cut like Lachy, number 1. It looks freaking beautiful.
Thank you, brother.
It's really nice what you're doing right now. The feathering is absolutely stunning. Get some walks in, get into fit fighting shape, whatever that is for yourself, and just look in the mirror and realize you're perfect. You're gorgeous. You're divine. Tell yourself that. And then go hit that singles event and have a threesome, baby. Let's do it.
Wow.
Fighting ability as well?
No, fighting shape, I mean.
Or fighting shape. Does it look like you can fight?
Yeah, that's also very attractive.
Hey, have you ever been in a fight, Edan?
Yes, and it did get me kicked out of the school musical.
Were you guys doing stage fighting like it was all, ha?
No, we were doing Susical the Musical, and this
Famously.
That's a violent play.
widely unprepared, unqualified classmate of mine, I guess. Sort of just went for the role I sort of wanted, and it's sort of, I was sort of the sheriff in town as far as
Still are.
musical theatre and mental illness goes, and so safe to say she didn't try out for Bird Girl number 2 again.
Was there also, I believe you've told me a story of the process of getting into your HSC like performance groups?
Oh yes, well these is our drama HSC group projects. You do a group performance. The teacher sort of, because I liked drama a lot, in fact I sort of treated school like drama was the only reason I was there, like I was doing university, which they weren't so fond of, but look where I am now.
Damn right.
So she put me with 3 people she thinks needed support and a stronger member, and I said, honey, I'm not here for charity. She goes, no, I know you're not going to be happy, but when I was in uni, I also had this happen to me. I said, girlie, I'm not from Queensland. I would never wear the shoes that you're wearing now. We are not the same. You have to change the groups.
Hell yeah.
And did she change the groups?
She changed the groups. Everyone was very, very upset. Multiple people walked out of the room, and she leant over to me and said, you better get the onstage nomination.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Round of applause in the studio. That's beautiful.
I did.
And that's how you should prepare for the next singles event. The next one we had was they had a go at asking someone out. He's my boyfriend now, so it worked out.
Okay, that is the antithesis of having a bad attitude.
It's a good attitude.
You had a dig and you went for love and you got it.
Have you ever put yourself out there for love?
I have. It was pretty embarrassing most of the time.
Okay.
One time I was in an Uber. This is when Ubers just sort of started. I was in the backseat and I leant in. We had a date. And I leant over the back seat and went for the kiss.
Were you in the front seat?
No, I was in the back. There's a one seat in the middle.
Well, you said you leant over.
Have you been in a car?
I thought you were like, you said you leant over, so I thought you were in the boot.
I leant over because I was leaning over.
Oh, okay.
Pat dates very beautiful women.
Eden's actually had a crush on one of my previous girlfriends.
I do. I have her handwriting tattooed on me. That's real.
Eden came over to my house to get a tattoo because she had a crush on my ex-girlfriend. How funny is that?
I was honest
And my
about
ex-girlfriend
it.
tattooed her. That's true. Clip that. But no, I lent in for the kiss and it was like, I'll catch you next time.
Oh.
Yeah, so I put myself out there, but you got to keep putting yourself out
That's
there.
the last time I let you take my mum anywhere, Pat.
Your mum is a cutie though, for real.
She's wonderful.
She's gorgeous.
We love Lee.
Lovely.
Good on you, mum.
The last one we've got here, dropping 40 kilos and thinking, fuck it, I'll run a triathlon. July, here we come.
Yes.
40 kilos.
Well, as somebody who's had a beautiful physical transformation recently, you've always been in great shape, but you are in phenomenal shape, brother.
Thank you, my brother.
Unbelievable.
Thank you.
And I love to see that. I love to see it glow up. 40 kilos. I can't even imagine what that kind of looks like, dropping 40 kilos. But hell yeah, whoever wrote that in, shout out.
Did you ever run a triathlon?
I've done a half marathon before.
Oh, I'm half proud of you.
That's good.
Roasted.
Oh, is that the first time she's used that?
No.
No, that's been several times.
Oh, thank God. If I got the first roast out of the roast podcast, I'll be devastated.
Stand-up comedy.
Yeah.
That is the ultimate having a go, putting yourself out there.
Very true. We're heroes.
But I want to ask about the bad times. This is for you as well, Edan. Was there a time you bombed on stage that has stuck with you?
One time I actually did my first gig out at Camden. It was my first paid gig ever. And I was bombing so hard. There was about 100 people there. And we were outside next to the car park at the Camden Hotel. And somebody got up in the middle of my set and goes, Savenya. And it crushed so hard. You got everybody laughing.
So the whole crowd just did the Lion King instead of listening to you doing jokes.
Yeah. And then I was like, I can't even follow this heckler. So that stuck with me. That was like 6 years ago.
And have you done the same set since then, improved, or have you gone to new material?
It's not improved, but
It's new material.
I've done that same set.
Is that right?
Pat was there and almost responsible for my first ever, and to this day, I reckon still deepest cutting bomb ever. It was Coogee Bay Hotel. I'd only done maybe 2 other stand-up gigs ever in my life. I guess none of us really knew the impact of the fact that I only had 5 minutes and all of them were about my father passing away.
Yeah, that's right.
And the backpackers, it's not really their jam.
They're there for more of a good time sort of thing.
They sort of want to talk about drinking
Yeah.
and maybe dating, and they didn't really want to hear about
The Irish weren't thrilled about that.
my grieving process.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it went so badly that I hid backstage until the show was done. And backstage was a curtain a metre long. So a part of me is still there.
We all bombed at the Coogee Bay Hotel, though. The Norwegians were freakishly venomous. The way that you did well at that room was just sort of make noise and move around. That's how I sort of developed my comedic ability. People that don't understand English love my comedy, man.
It's like he moves like one of those wacky wave inflatable men outside a car dealership, and we like that. I don't think I've done enough stand-up gigs where I've had a proper bomb yet, but I know what my...
Oh, yeah, you have.
Roasted.
There it is. But the worst I've bombed was, so year 11, I think. My school was doing a production of Peter Pan. I remember I didn't want to audition for it because I thought, I don't really want to do Peter Pan.
Yeah.
And then they were like, you have to audition by Wednesday. And then on the Friday, I was like, I'll audition.
Yeah.
And then I auditioned, and then half an hour later, they put up the listing, and I was Peter Pan.
Really?
So my teacher, I think, was waiting for me to audition because they assumed I would, and I was like holding out on them. And then I got Peter Pan, and I went, oh, shit. I've been caught. And the thing about Peter Pan, shout out Jay and Barry, is it is not particularly funny or entertaining or heartwarming as a play.
Oh, okay.
It's just sort of an hour and a half of you got to sit and wait for this thing to finish.
Right.
And I had to put on like a bit of a British accent. And I thought this will be fine because it'll be parents mostly at the play. But there was our dress rehearsal. They thought it'd be good if we can have an audience here. They decided to bring in all the boys who were in the boarding school. Oh. Which meant I was performing as Peter Pan in a play that is meant for children to a bunch of boys from the country on rowing scholarships, a bunch of rugby boys,
Yeah.
and just overall country boys.
Sure.
Who, if you don't know, aren't huge on the theatre, let alone Peter Pan. This was a real scene we had to do when Tinkerbell dies.
Oh, no.
Do you remember the only way to get Tinkerbell to be revived?
I do believe in fairies.
And
You
have to clap your hands. The only way Tinkerbell comes back to life is if everyone in the crowd claps their hands. So I had to look these boarders dead in the eye and go, guys, clap your hands if you believe in fairies.
They're like, I'm looking at one.
I got a awful smattering of applause, and then
Oh, no.
and the person playing Tinkerbell wasn't Tinkerbell, it was one of those rave gloves they put on someone in a black morph
Are
suit.
you kidding me?
So it was just someone coming back to life doing this.
That's the most theatre thing I've ever heard in my life.
That was easily the worst I'd ever bombed. You know, when I had to fly, it was 2 guys in black morph suits picking me up and carrying me around.
That's kind of cool as hell.
That was kind of fun.
Sorry, you went out to a bunch of borders. You had men in morph suits carry you around.
Yes.
I'm guessing you're in tights.
Definitely.
No, I was actually in like parachute pants.
Parachute pants?
That makes
Yeah.
it better.
It was a bit of a Newtown Peter Pan.
Peter Pan sexual?
Peter Pan sexual is great.
Wow. She's cooking up over there, you know what I mean? She's really cooking.
Are you about to leave?
No, I put it
Oh,
back
you're doing a
on.
dramatic exit?
Yeah, I was going to pretend to leave, but I love it. I love to be here so much.
I love it as well.
We love having you here.
Thank you.
Well, that sounds very traumatic, Lachy, you know? I did my HSA, I also did drama, obviously, and but I couldn't remember the lines of my thing. It was I think it was like King Lear, it was like a Shakespeare play.
Oh, you did Shakespeare?
Yeah, and I was just like the hand of the king, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought the way that I can get around not knowing my lines but also performing is just have a clipboard, because I feel like my character would always have a clipboard, and I just had the script on there. And I thought I was getting away with it. And by the time like I would get on stage like the 4th time, all the parents are just laughing so hysterically. It's a very serious play. And they're all laughing so hysterically at me because I just look such a dumbass with my clipboard.
It's crazy your school didn't do Dumbo.
Oh, shit! Because of my ears.
Because of the ears?
This is ridiculous, man.
See, this is the kind of chatter that started fisticuffs during Seussical. Now, Pat, before we get out of here,
Yeah.
obviously, I think we've done a lot to push back on the shit attitudes and the tall poppy syndrome of Australia.
Totally.
Are you drinking the coconut
I
milk?
thought about it.
All right, well, you're halfway there. Let's go.
Finish it. Here's the Eden.
She's true blue. She's a
Well,
biz.
I'm not going to ingest the whole thing.
Why not?
Moderation.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not-
Pat, is there a solution you have that might cure one small problem in society, or it might fix shit attitudes as a whole? Is there something that you think we should be doing?
Is there one way to fix shitty attitudes? Is that the question?
Should
you're
we
asking?
make everybody perform Peter Pan in front of country borders?
I actually think, Lachy, you've got a great attitude. And you know what? Maybe it's because you had to perform Peter Pan to these country guys.
Yes. We should make everyone just watch Peter Pan.
Definitely. That's actually what I came here today to say.
I like that.
Yeah.
Should we eat some lamb?
Let's eat some lamb.
Let's eat some lamb.
All right.
And we have the main event.
Wow.
I
look
would
at
love to
this.
one day get in the kitchen, but Eden won't allow me to touch anything because she doesn't trust me with
Beautiful.
food or hot items.
Thank you so
Not
much.
for him.
But what have we got today, Eden?
That is gorgeous.
This is a gorgeous and wonderful peanut lamb curry. Okay, if I was to serve this up, I'd probably serve it to someone, maybe, I don't know, a partner who says, we don't go anywhere nice.
Happens all the time.
You know, I want to travel the world.
Absolutely.
I don't want to go to Kiama Caravan Park again. And you go, how about let's go to Thailand?
That sounds great.
That sounds delicious.
Right in our living room.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
That sounds even better. Shall we try some
have
of this?
have some. I mean, go on.
Fantastic.
Some cutlery over there.
This
if you,
is incredible, Eden. I must
wanna
say, I
not be
brought
barbaric?
a little.
Oh,
Yep.
Where did that lime go? I swear to God, I had a lime in my hat.
oh, it's back there.
Pat
But
did-
we push it.
Pat did a bit where he put a lime in his hat and it hasn't
It would have
quite
been so
worked
much
out.
funnier if the lime was still on my head. Cheers to you. And what a
Cheers to
beautiful
you.
dish you
Thank
prepared
you,
here.
thank you.
so
Out of the
much.
goodness of my heart.
Lamb, my favorite.
Let's try this.
Here we go.
It's bloody delicious.
That's good stuff.
You're so welcome.
I feel like I'm in Thailand.
I feel like I'm in Koh Tao.
I feel like I've just dropped the kids off at Kids Club.
Uh-huh.
We've booked an all-inclusive. We've said
Definitely.
a cocktail and whatever this dish is, just keep bringing it to the
A
poolside.
Mai Tai and this.
They might say, hey, do you really want a curry in the middle of the day on a 35-degree day in Thailand? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
Stop asking questions, bring me
Stop
more of
asking
this.
Yeah.
questions. I want the curry. I'm at the pool. I'm at the bar in the pool.
I'm eating this with shriveled fingertips.
Yeah.
From being in chlorine all day.
Oh, yeah, my hair has gone green.
Definitely. And my friends are calling me from the Kiama Bowling Club or whatever.
Never coming back.
Yeah.
Now, Pat, as we wrap up, is
Yeah.
there something we can toast or is there something we've talked about today that stuck with you that we should leave the people with?
Look, you know, you guys are theatre kids and that's great.
So here's to theatre kids.
Here's the theatre kids.
God, like they need more attention.
We
This one's
do.
going out to all you theatre kids out there.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning into The Roast. This has been Pat Doherty. This has been Edan McGovern. I'm Lachy Mack. See you later. Love you. Bye.